Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lumi Sims. If you've been following me over on TikTok, I have been teasing this Let's Play for quite some time now. I'm a procrastinator, so getting stuff out is not my forte. And I'm also a perfectionist, so everything has to be perfect. And that's really hard for me to get anything out. So I just thought, let's just sit down, record, see where things go. So we are starting out with my sim, Aurora. She is the youngest daughter of Judith Ward and Stephen Leighton. She just took over her father's fashion company, as you saw in the beginning. So she just got home from her flight and is now on the phone with some of her friends, planning a dinner for later tonight, a little celebratory dinner. So yeah, let's get into some gameplay. Okay, so before we get into any real gameplay, I wanted to do a quick little house tour. This lot was built by Pixel Glam. I will leave the link in the bio and also put their name up on the screen as well. But we are currently living in the one and only San Myshuno. I want to say that this townhouse is owned by her older sister. She is allowing Aurora to live here while she works for the first couple of weeks. I do want to move Aurora into her own place here. All of the kids were born in Del Sol Valley, except Aurora. Aurora, I want to say, was born in Windenburg. So, for storytelling purposes, someone lives here. I don't trust the for rent pack. So, this is currently just a residential lot. But yeah, while she's on the phone, I'm going to take you to the house. So, this is the entrance, the little entryway. We just had a harvest fest yesterday and it was a huge mess. And I didn't really take too much time and effort into decorating. So this is the little entryway. We just have a little seating area, a little mirror, the stairs, her little doggy house for her dog Wallace. So this is the kitchen. There's too many walls up right now. But we just have the dining room table. And then this little room is where the bar cart and appliances are. And then we have a little backyard. And then if we head upstairs, this is kind of like the formal living room. I want to say this is where she goes over all of the new projects coming up, her little Zoom meetings. We have a little computer, some pictures of her sister and her sister's husband, a little bookshelf. And then if we head into here, this is kind of like a little library. We have a little picture of the family from a couple years ago. You will meet all of them later in the series. Just a little bathroom. And then for this room, I did not put any effort into here. This is the only room in the house with a TV. But yeah, this is all that's up here. And then we have the master bedroom. Again, nothing too crazy. We just have like a little seating area, their bed, and then we have this little balcony. And then if we go through here, it's just a little closet. And then we have her bathroom. Okay, so we have her showered, dressed, and now she's just brushing her teeth. I love her so much. I have really only clicked with like a few Sims. Um, but I'm obsessed with her so much. Her story has been so much fun. Um, but okay, I think we're not gonna play in trash. Where is okay, so we are just going to ask him to go to the bathroom. We will clean this up. And then we are meeting with some of her friends for a little dinner. So these are only three. Oh, I guess I'm missing one. Let's just go ahead and add my sim self. And I will meet you guys at dinner. So we have finally made it to the restaurant. I wanted to introduce some of the Sims before we get started. So the first friend is this is Olivia. She is married and she's in the interior design career as a certified interior designer. She is romantic, art lover, business savvy, and ambitious. And this sim is made by Farfalla. This is Zariah. She is married and she is the owner of the Ward Method Gym, owned by Judith Ward. She is neat, active, she has a high metabolism, and she's ambitious. And this sim is made by my friend simply underscore simmer brew on TikTok. This is Yadira. She is in public relations as an account executive. She is high maintenance, snob, self absorbed, and business savvy. And she is engaged to a very wealthy sim in this save. So the last sim is my sim self. She is single and she is on the marketing side of Leighton and Co., which is Aurora's new company. She's cheerful, ambitious, childish, and gregarious. Okay, so we are just gonna order for the table. Let's see. I think for hmm. Okay, let's do just like a nice little wine for Aurora. Actually, I think we're gonna do this for most of them. I feel like Zariah would get something maybe a little bit healthier. We are taking a class at 6 in the morning at her brand new studio, so we can't be too hungover. Um, let's see. We're just gonna do this really quick. It is already 8 o'clock. So let's have some conversations. I don't have the sit mod in my game, so we will see how this goes. But let's just ask about Lumi's mood. Get some conversations going. Okay, it looks like everybody's getting along. Okay, so we will congratulate Lumi on her new job. Let's see if we can get the other girls to do that for Aurora. No, so we'll just tell her about our promotions. So Olivia and Aurora are the closest. The last time that they had talked, Aurora was still with Dimitri, which is her ex-boyfriend. And after she got the job offer a couple of months ago from her dad, he started to get kind of weird. He was getting everything turned into an argument. He was almost kind of like jealous in a way. Maybe he thought like once they got married, he would take over the company. So I think she's just, gonna talk about that. She's just gonna tell her, like you're such an amazing person. You've worked really hard for this position. Don't let him come and ruin that for you. So now our food is finally here. Who is this? Okay. Miss Hannah, we're gonna have to ask you to leave because this is real creepy. We're just gonna make her leave. So Zariah has quite a big social media following. She's in Besides working at the Ward Method, she is also a social media star for just wellness and fitness and all of that. So yeah, I think maybe Aura's just kind of telling the girls about what happened. Um, did she eat her food already? Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're just gonna let the girls eat. Dang, they're finishing their food quick. Okay, we're gonna have her talk to Yadira just so she doesn't get up and try and run away. We'll just propose a crazy scheme. How is she feeling? Minty freshness. She likes the drink and the food. She likes the sim nearby. She's gone out to dinner. Okay, so these are all. Oh, she doesn't like the meal. Okay, so we are just going to give everyone a hug goodbye. Oh my goodness. Of course. We are going to head home. Okay, of course. Everyone's going inside. Okay. I think everybody gets the point. So I think we are just going to head home. We have a really early morning tomorrow. So let's go ahead and they're also like little Sims. And then we're going to end the gathering. And we will see the rest of them in the morning. So I think this is where we are going to end out day 1. Aurora's just going to end her night by reading in bed. I think this new chapter for her is very different in every single way. She is now single after being in a 2-year relationship. She owns a company now, which I don't think she is 100% ready for, if I'm being honest, but she's always been like an overachiever and has always done things to make her parents proud, especially her dad. Her and her mom don't have the best relationship, but I think it's important for her to show herself that she's capable of owning a company, following in her father's footsteps, just making him proud. But I think being in a brand new city all alone with all of this responsibility and doing it all alone for the first time, I feel like would make anybody nervous. So I think she is valid in feeling that way, but she's trying to keep her circle close. She's trying to build new friendships, get a new routine. She's trying to not stay in the house as much as she was just last year. So with all of that, I think Aurora is just going to go to bed and we will see you guys in the morning. Okay, so it is 4 o'clock and she is still up about that drink. So it must have been a good meal. She's gonna hop in the shower. We're gonna have her use the restroom, brush her teeth. Oops. Brush her teeth. And then we're gonna put on some gym attire. And we will wake Wallace up to use the restroom. So of course, as soon as she gets out of the shower, Wallace is feeling a little sick. Unfortunately, as horrible as it sounds, he is going to have to wait until we get back home from the gym. I was looking through her inventory and we don't have any little wellness treats for him. So he's going to have to suffer a little bit. Okay, so we are going to move the clothes to the dryer and clean up a little bit before we go. So her clothes are dirty. Of course. We're just going to turn some lights on in here. I love this little townhouse apartment situation so much. And I wish I was able to play with residential rentals, but as all of you know, it is totally broken. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited for her to start looking for a house, looking for a place that she can call her own. I'm not 100% sure where I want her forever home to be. So this is the ward method. It is rainy in San Myshuno today. This build was made by Bougie Chloe. I will leave this lot in the description. Okay, so Zaria is going to come in here and start a spin class. We're going to do a free spin class. I don't know why Aurora is not on here. They know each other, right? Yeah. I'm not sure why she's not going to join. Okay, these machines came with the new Adventure Awaits pack that just came out. So I definitely want the girls to start getting into fitness. I love these little water bottle animations. They're so cute. We really need to get this laundry under control. But Lumi looks like all the girls look like they're struggling. I wish Aurora was able to join the class. But how fun is this? I'm so glad that this new pack gave us more workout equipment. Let's see. We should be able to look at her. That is so cute. She's like so proud of her girls. Okay, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to take the day off today. Let's see. Does Aurora work today? No, she works tomorrow. But while they are working out, let me give you a little tour. So this is the entrance. This lot is so cute. I didn't get all the custom content, so there are some things missing, but and then this is the little cafeteria bar situation. There's a little seating area over here. And then if you come in here, there is a yoga class, which I definitely want the girls to take the next time they come. Over here is the spin cycle room. This was, I think, also a spin cycle room, but I just replaced the custom content with the in-game items now. And then there is a weights room. I think Aurora might stay behind. And then there's a restroom. But I think she might stay behind and do some other exercises. We don't have too much planned for today. So, okay. So, while they're doing that, I think I'm going to have her come and, oh, what should we do? I think let's just do some arm curls. Okay. This is also my first time seeing all of these in use. I just noticed that this was on the whole time. I think this is so cute. Again, I'm just so happy that we now have functional workout equipment in The Sims. Okay, let's see how everyone's feeling. She loves fitness. She's got a good workout. She is also having a good workout. Olivia is, I think they're all having just a good workout. Yeah. Food poisoned. That is so me, though. My stomach is so sensitive. Okay, I think it just ended. I think our poor girl, I'm going to send Lumi home. She is not feeling it. Girl. Mm, okay, anyways. Yeah, I think we're gonna send Lumi home. She doesn't look like she's having a good time. So we will just give her a can we not give her a hug? Let's see. We'll just do it this way. And then Lumi can go home. Oh, okay. That's fun. So I think they're all just talking. They're probably just congratulating her that she finally has her own place. Let's see. We're going to come and give her a hug. Thank her for allowing them to. Wow. I think she slimmed down a lot. So these work very quickly. That is good to know. Okay, so that was a very quick workout session, but we do have a sick dog at home we are going to have to go and take care of. So I think we're going to do that. So we can just pick him up on the way home and take him to the clinic. Okay, for storytelling purposes, this is in San Myshuno. So we're just going to have Wallace get cured, and then we're going to buy some wellness treats so we don't have to come back here. Oh, this dog is so pretty. His name is Wallace too. What the heck? Who's your owner? Gag. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so her ex-boyfriend, let's see, Dimitri, his family is okay, if this loads. Okay, anyways, you saw him in some clips. Dimitri's family is from the pack that comes with, I think it's the Horse Ranch pack. I could totally be, that could totally not be what the pack is called. But this is his father. And he looks so not happy to see her. He also looks like he got an eye lift, but yeah, he looks so irritated. We're gonna just buy a couple of these. But I guess they got a dog and they named it the same name as mine, which is interesting. Okay, so while we're waiting, I think I will just send a text to Olivia. We'll just tell her again, thank you for bringing us out to dinner. We appreciated it. It was so good catching up with all the girls. Is he just sitting here? Oh, girl, he is so pissed. Oh, my poor baby. Oh, this poor little baby. Okay, well, while we wait for a vet, I guess we can just continue to sit here. Let's text we can have a chatty family call. Just see what she's up to, how her pregnancy is going. I wonder if I should talk to him. He looks kind of busy right now, but fight? Oh, there is something there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but okay, so I guess we're just waiting. There's a perfectly good table right here. Let's not follow this man everywhere, please. Okay, well, I will come back when we are finally in the operating room. Okay, honestly, I think I'm just going to give him one of those wellness treats because every animal in here, everyone's getting served before us. So we will just give him a wellness treat. And then we need to pay our bills. 11,000 simoleons. Ugh. Oh my goodness, this dog is so cute. When she gets a house, this is the kind of dog that I want to get. Okay, our bills are paid. Wallace is good. We shall just go. Oh, now they want to help. Oh, he doesn't even want to help. He just wants an autograph. All right, so we are back home from the vet. Aurora is spending some time working from home. She's just going over some emails. She's talking to some future clients. I think this is a perfect place to end the video. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I'm very excited to show everybody where she works, what she will be doing, and that whole aspect of the Let's Play. I can't wait to show you where she works, all of her coworkers, and kind of what goes on day to day at her new job. Again, thank you guys so much for spending time with me today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.